John 9mm here, broadcasting from my Fortress of Solitude here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Today I want to talk about the contents of this box. So what we're talking about today is the Triumph Systems Range Ready Pivotal Trainer. That is a trademarked phrase because it just rolls off the tongue so well. It's really exciting, and here's why. It uses this, a threat target, which is also a non-threat target. So I'm going to read you this from the website. One of the most common problems for shooters is that they are not properly trained for stressful situations. The Pivotal Trainer Turning Target System increases stress in training by providing time performance as well as threat, non-threat, cognitive decision-making requirements. Developed with a Navy SEAL, the patent-pending technology eliminates anticipation and forces the shooter to use discretion before acting. With a push of a few buttons, the shooter can set this wireless device to random presentation intervals or use the manual mode while training with another. In gunfights, there is no second place. Train to be triumphant. Recommended for outdoor use, proudly designed in the USA. Do not charge the Pivotal Trainer for more than 4 hours. You would think they would have some kind of overcharged protection circuitry in there. This thing costs enough. This is now up to a scorching $549.99 from their website, and it's not available on Amazon. What do you get for your money? Well, for starters, something bulletproof. Protecting this motor is this AR500 steel motor protector. The company says that if you inadvertently shoot it, you need to replace it. So it's bulletproof one time, apparently. Controlling the system is this rather boxy and old-fashioned looking control unit, which has modes for 1.5, 3, and 5 seconds of target exposure, as well as normal, holstered, and unholstered modes. It says it's good for 100 meters. That's about 110 yards or even 330 feet if you're playing in America. Well, here we are all set up and ready to go. There is a very threatening bad guy brandishing a firearm at us. Triumph Systems have designed this target with all the vital organs, the heart, lungs, spinal cord, brain, and even the medulla oblongata outlined for your targeting pleasure. Right now, it's on manual mode. And if I push this button, nothing happens because we're displaying the bad guy. If I want to make him go away, I push this button. And he's gone. Let's bring him back. What happens if I push this button over on the right, I hear you say? There is a very similar guy standing there, but this time instead of brandishing a firearm, he's just an innocent bystander taking a picture. This is where you can really mess with a friend. If you are controlling this and they are down at the range, you can say, shoot the bad guy. Oh, he's already gone. Quick, shoot him. Oh, he's already gone. You gotta be faster. And then he's just shot an innocent bystander. What's the next mode? If I push this button, unholstered, the timer is going to start randomly showing a target for 1.5 seconds. There really is no rhyme or reason as to when this thing goes out. It's going to show you one or the other. So let's start off on holstered at 5 seconds. First, it's going to give us the good guy, and then disappear. Now, what I've found with this system is, unlike the laser light reaction time, which becomes really predictable after a certain amount of time, this one's really not predictable. Part of this delay is it's giving you time to holster. Ah, there you go, bad guy. The good guy suddenly became a bad guy. Let's change this from holstered to unholstered. And now, let's make the time 3 seconds and see what happens. Good guy, 3 seconds, disappears. Bad guy, 3 seconds, disappears. You get the idea. Now, the great thing with this system is you can train at dry fire in the privacy of your own Fortress of Solitude. Today, I'm going to be training with my Caspian double stack built by Herb Hazen, along with a laser light laser training pistol cartridge. As always, what we're going to check to make sure that there is no danger of this being loaded, and insert our training cartridge. But if you prefer, you can use something like the Laserlight LT-TTL instead, and I'm going to show you both in just a moment. Right, I've just moved this so you can get a better idea of how I'd be training with this. I am training at the incredibly challenging distance of about 3 yards. I like this, it'll throw you off by showing you a good guy and then a bad guy. Spinal cord. Lucky shot. Right, so I'm training with the Laserlight LT TTL. Ooh. And again. Ah. Okay, gonna start trying to take my time on these. That was a snapshot, but lucky. I'm gonna try and get some good hits right in the T-zone. Right, I'm gonna try some stuff where I'm just minding my own business and I hear a noise. And then have to decide whether I'm going to engage the threat or not. I think I got him. Minding my own business, wondering if I should get some ice cream. No, there's just a tourist in the way. And I'm dead. So here's my final thoughts on my silent but deadly friend here. Let's face it, it's really expensive at over $500 for the initial system, and even if you're buying them in bulk, the replacement targets are $3 a piece. This is going to put a considerable dent in your bank account, stimulus check or not. Having said that, the kind of training that this thing provides to be able to make threat assessments to see whether it's a tourist that turns nasty, that's invaluable, just so you don't end up putting a bullet in an innocent. I mean, who can put a price on that? That wraps it up for the show. The only thing that remains to be done is to give myself a couple of moments of blatant self-promotion followed by a catchphrase. If you've enjoyed the show, give it a like. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell. That way you'll know if new content comes out. And always remember, as a wise man once said, you can't miss fast enough to win. Take care.
Nice.